So there are some amazing updates for Dogecoin that every holder needs to see. And in this video, I'm going to talk about where we are headed from here. So it appears that there is no stopping Dogecoin's adoption as another firm is now accepting payments in Dogecoin. Willy Yums, a family-owned hot dog restaurant in Bradenton, Florida, is now offering anyone who pays with Dogecoin a sizable 50% off in February. Rob Williams, the owner of the restaurant, says that he has been a fan of Dogecoin for 2 years after discovering it on the popular trading app Robinhood. Williams likes the fact that Dogecoin has a cool mascot dog and it has now become the people's coin. So this adoption of Dogecoin from Willy Yums is yet another indicator that more and more firms are now showing interest in Dogecoin as a payment method. In fact, I think that this adoption of Doge is going to rise dramatically thanks to this latest development from payments giant Visa. So Visa has now partnered with more than 65 crypto platforms and exchanges, and it appears that the firm is going to continue to lean into the crypto space. In addition, the payments giant recently revealed that crypto-linked card usage exceeded $2.5 billion in the first fiscal quarter of 2022. And surprisingly, it is already 70% of the payments volume for all of fiscal 2021. And seeing this growth of payments made with cryptos, Visa has stated that many current trends in payments, including crypto and wallets, are enabling new ways to pay, and these represent opportunities for Visa. And the firm's strategy is to be a key partner to provide the connectivity, scale, consumer value propositions, reliability, and security that is needed for crypto offerings to grow. Moreover, Visa has partnered with about 60 leading crypto platforms to launch a crypto card program. And this program will make it easy for consumers to convert and spend cryptos at 80 million merchant locations worldwide. So this is a very important development since crypto-linked cards will make it easy for consumers to convert and spend cryptos without requiring retail merchants to directly accept crypto at the checkout. All in all, these latest developments from Visa are going to make it easier and streamlined for both buyers and sellers to use crypto payments. And as a result, we will be seeing mass crypto adoption in the future. But I think that Dogecoin is going to benefit more from these crypto card programs from Visa. This is because there are some speculations on social media that Visa is especially focusing on Dogecoin-based payments cards. And we can see here that Dogecoin millionaire Glauber Contessoto recently shared this important update. And he revealed that a Visa-based Dogecard will soon be unveiled. And if this news is actually true, then I think there will be no stopping for the mass adoption of Dogecoin. This is because a Dogecard from Visa will definitely attract millions of retail merchants to accept Dogecoin payments. And it will also make it easier and smoother for customers to pay for goods and services with Dogecoin. And although this update about Visa introducing a Dogecard may not come true, I still think that Visa's overall crypto card program will benefit Doge the most. This is because we know that Dogecoin has the lowest transaction fees compared to all other cryptos in the market. So this makes it a lot more convenient and smoother for users to make payments by using Dogecoin as they don't have to pay hefty transaction fees. And this is why I think that once Visa officially releases its crypto card program sometime in the future, a majority of users and merchants will prefer to use Dogecoin. And this is one of those qualities of Dogecoin that is even praised and highlighted by Elon Musk. We know that Elon Musk has been a staunch supporter of Dogecoin, and he has highlighted it several times that Dogecoin is the most usable currency for making payments. And this is why Elon Musk believes that Dogecoin is fundamentally better than anything he has ever seen. And this is why he is even urging major firms like McDonald's to accept Dogecoin payments. And this utility of Doge is also the main reason why Tesla is now accepting Dogecoin payments for its merchandise. All in all, there are many benefits for both buyers and sellers if they use Dogecoin for payments. And I think that this is why Visa's crypto card program is going to help Doge the most. In fact, we can see here that about 2K retail merchants are already accepting Dogecoin payments and reaping benefits of it. So seeing how more and more firms are showing interest in Doge, I think that there will be a massive surge in Dogecoin's adoption in 2022 and beyond. And Dogecoin's mass adoption is one of the biggest catalysts that will drive its price to new highs in the long term. And now, there is another important update for Dogecoin and Bitcoin that I think every holder needs to know about. But I'll come to it later. Let's first see some new bullish catalysts for Bitcoin that are also very bullish for Dogecoin. So we are now seeing that MicroStrategy has continued its Bitcoin buying spree. The firm has recently announced that it has bought an additional 660 Bitcoins for around $25 million in cash. And the company now holds more than 125K Bitcoins worth nearly $5 billion at current prices. And this is clearly showing us that MicroStrategy's Bitcoin bet is paying so far as it acquired these Bitcoins at an aggregate purchase price of $3.8 billion. So that is roughly a $1.2 billion gain at the current price of Bitcoin. And seeing these significant gains from Bitcoin, MicroStrategy CFO has recently said that the company will continue to purchase Bitcoin despite price downturns. So this just shows us how major firms and investors are bullish on Bitcoin over the long term. And we are now seeing that MicroStrategy is not the only one buying Bitcoin. Analyzing whale behavior, on-chain monitoring resource WhaleMap has revealed that Bitcoin accumulation is underway at levels above 36K. Identifying clusters of whale bids, WhaleMap uncovered what appears to be renewed market confidence among those with some of the largest Bitcoin balances, between 100 and 10,000 Bitcoin. And we can see here that whales now own about 330K Bitcoin bought at spot prices between 36K and 38K. Moreover, we can see here that the overall portion of the Bitcoin supply per whale wallet is now at its highest in a decade. And as per data from on-chain analytics firm Glassnode, this comes despite the vastly larger Bitcoin user base compared to Bitcoin's early days. And this rising Bitcoin accumulation from whales has also been revealed by crypto analyst Will Clement. He believes that there is a fairly heavy whale buying over the last week. So the point is that major whales and investors are now very bullish on Bitcoin, and this is why they have been buying Bitcoin in bulks for the last 7 days. And this is why I'm getting more and more bullish on Bitcoin, and I think that this rising market confidence is going to help Bitcoin and the overall crypto market come out of this recent slump. And now, as promised, let's come to another very important update for Dogecoin and Bitcoin. So according to a recent report, the Bitcoin network processed more than $3 trillion worth of payments in 2021, compared to $886 billion in 2020. Moreover, the Bitcoin network witnessed a monumental jump in the total number of users during 2021 thanks to growing retail and institutional popularity. And this latest jump in annual transaction volume was backed by strong whale movements and exchange flows. While the price of Bitcoin has dropped substantially in the last few weeks, the latest surge in exchange outflows indicates that Bitcoin whales have started moving Bitcoin away from trading platforms. But this is not it. With this rise in the annual transaction volume on the Bitcoin network in 2021, it has now surpassed that of some well-known card networks such as American Express and Discover. And interestingly, the report found that Bitcoin had settled more transaction volume in the first quarter of 2021 than all credit card networks combined for the entire year. So the point is that Bitcoin's transaction rate is increasing. And it not only means that whales are actively transferring Bitcoin, but it also shows us that users are now using Bitcoin to make payments where it is accepted. So this is yet another bullish thing for Bitcoin. And as I said, this update is also bullish for Dogecoin. In fact, it is more bullish for Doge since it is indicating a great future for Doge. This is because we know that Elon Musk has previously highlighted the fact that Dogecoin is better for transactions than Bitcoin. Musk believes that the transaction value of Bitcoin is low and the cost per transaction is high, and at least at a space level, it is suitable as a store of value. But fundamentally, Bitcoin is not a good substitute for transactional currency. And he believes that even though it was created as a silly joke, Dogecoin is better suited for transactions. This is because the total transaction flow that users do with Dogecoin has a much higher potential than Bitcoin. So the point is that users are still using Bitcoin for transactions even if it has a high transaction fee. But since Doge has the lowest fee, just imagine how many people will use it for making transactions. And this is why I think that Doge can even surpass the transaction rate of Bitcoin and turn out to be the best transactional currency. And this is one of the main reasons why I said earlier that more and more firms and users are going to adopt Dogecoin for making payments. And this is why I think that despite Dogecoin's sideways movement going on for some weeks now, it is highly likely that its price will propel higher in the future. Dogecoin's adoption is going to rise in the future, and as a result, we will be seeing Doge moving up in the long term.